Okay, so welcome to See-Through, where we're going to make financial transparency the norm. Now, before I start, let me ask you a question. Which of these financial creators can you trust and why?
I don't know any of them.
Well, what criteria would you try to use to see if they're trustworthy?
How many people say they're trustworthy?
Looking at what other people say, that's fair. So, you might look at something like how professional they look, how many subscribers they have, or, in my opinion, how handsome they are. But it turns out my real hypothesis was that people will be able to trust financial creators who are actually willing to be transparent. And I ran pretty much a 1 month experiment on this hypothesis, and the results confirmed it way beyond a reasonable doubt. So 1 month ago, I started a channel called Money Mind Unfiltered. It had 0 subs. Today, it has over 30,000 subscribers. You can see here me saying what my net worth as a college student is. And all of the comments were bombarded with pretty much respect and appreciation for the transparency. Pretty unanimous that finally someone I can actually trust. And this is from someone who doesn't even make that much money. Imagine what this could be if the people who are actually successful were open. But there's one problem. There's no easy way for financial influencers to actually verify their earnings with their audience and gain their audience's trust. So when I did this, the way that I try to get around this is by sharing people access to the spreadsheet I use to track my money. But that could easily be faked. And so there's still going to be people who are skeptical, which means that fake gurus can get away without being transparent. And honest creators don't even gain that much from being honest compared to if there was some way to actually verify their earnings. And this isn't just an anecdote. The FTC reported in 2023 there was over $1 billion lost in fake guru scams. So See-Through is an attempt at a solution to that, which is a platform that will allow anyone to connect their financial accounts and verify their earnings publicly on their own terms. This is serving a two-sided market. This will serve both creators because they can publish their earnings and gain trust with an audience, and also be seen organically on See-Through. So they can grow on YouTube by people on See-Through just looking at different creators and ending up seeing, oh, this guy's transparent. I kind of want to see what he has to say about how he made his money. But really the benefit is for users, because not only can they go and find the verified creators that they want to see, but we add in some hidden benefits for the user, such as budgeting milestones in-app. So any user that joins this app and cares about finding a trustworthy financial influencer will highly likely care about budgeting and hitting financial goals. So within the app, they can budget and they can add friends, and again, they can choose what terms they want to actually share, but they could compete with their friends on achieving financial goals, such as maxing out a 401k or any goals in achieving financial independence. And this is actually the way that we make money. So similar to how Rocket Money works, we would affiliate market financial services through the app. So let's say a user using these hidden benefits of budgeting decides to open a new credit card, open a new investment account, or sign up to Credit Karma to track their credit score. We would get a commission every time a user does one of these things. And it would be built into the app, so it's really easy for the user to do. Now, honestly, this is what I would view as the cleanest way to make money. But really the challenge isn't going to, in my opinion, the challenge isn't really going to be monetizing. It's going to be getting users to the app. Luckily, I have a 3-step plan to guarantee that this will happen. So first things first, I already have a 30,000 person audience that's dedicated to the mission of transparency. So that can start this app from nothing and already get users. But number 2, I'll reach out to all of my YouTuber friends that are, and I do know a decent amount now, that are willing to be transparent, and have them also promote the app on their channels. But step 3, and this is what I really think the key piece of growing this platform will be, is word of mouth marketing. So ideally, if everything goes to plan, people will comment on any big guru that isn't willing to be transparent. People will comment. We got Bennett Santora 3553 right here saying, Prove your earnings on see-through, buddy. This is what people will comment on fake gurus to make sure that they're being transparent, and the app will spread naturally through word of mouth. And so once I can get it off the ground, that's all that will be needed. Our market size looks something like this. We have 144 million US adults who track finance, and assuming that we could convert around 10% of affiliate products, we could make around $5 per month from each of them. This would be an $8.5 billion TAM. Now, Rocket Money only has 5 million users, so that's more of a realistic active market, or a SAM. And then a SOM would be if we could get 500,000 users in the first 3 years. This is a $25 million opportunity. And if we look at the competitors, I really think that this opportunity might not even make sense to do a TAM SAM SOM, because this is really a blue ocean. There's no competitors that have a social aspect to finance or that have a publicized option, because that's such a bizarre idea. But I think it can work. So if you're ready to join me, I will be the CMO. I have a 30,000 person audience ready to blast this product out, and my coding coder will join me as the technical behind this project.
What is coder coding?
I don't have the coder yet.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to support my mission of transparency, with the $25,000, we could pay coder coding to code up an MVP, and we'll be well on our way to making this a reality. Thank you so much.
It's solid. It's good.
Thank you.
There's some problems. I still think your value proposition is too different from a lot of the other stuff you're talking about, where like you're talking about your main user base just being people who want to track finance, especially with your SAM slide. But for half the presentation, you're talking about this other value proposition of.
I know. I don't know how to loop that in nicely, because the way
It's
that
not even about nicely. This is a real world thing. I think we made the same mistake with BAM, just thinking that like it's not just a convincing people to pay money thing. I actually think you need them to work together. Otherwise, like
the value prop and the way you make money.
Yes, yeah. And also just how you get users.
But what about
the
Rocket
majority
Money?
of your user-
You're saying that could work even better if they did.
If they did what?
If they did align their value prop with how they made money.
Yes, but also even now it's like 10 times closer than yours.
Really, their main value prop though is that you can audit your subscriptions, and that's free.
The user base is much larger. So the user base for how many people have unwanted subscriptions is much larger than people that, want to see whether like a finance guru is doing XYZ thing.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's impossible to link it. I'm just saying it's a good idea to find a way to do it, because that part is too disconnected. That's no.
I know. Well,
like the problem makes sense. Your solution doesn't.
The solution, you mean which part of the solution doesn't make sense?
How you make money part of the solution.
Oh, yeah.
The solution part of the solution makes sense.
Okay,
the
yeah.
solution slide makes sense, but like, are you starting a revolution against fake gurus, or are you helping people track their finances? Both. Well, okay. That's going to be the first question that,
How do I address that? You align the value prop with the... Yeah, but how do I do that? Well, you just make money by...
I'll think about it. But yeah, I'm just saying, just based off my ELAB...
yeah, I know. I mean, obviously more broadly, I want to make... Obviously more broadly, the real mission is this, making financial transparency the norm. And the easy gateway to that is by making sure people trust their financial influencers. And while they do that, we give users basically the opportunity to be transparent themselves.
Yeah.
And through being transparent themselves by...
To you it looks like a through line, but to they're all kind of being wedged together.
What 3?
Making finance and transparency overall the norm, fighting fake gurus, and then managing finances.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all related, obviously. But
Yeah.
It's just not.
Fuck. Do you have any ideas of what I should do about that?
Not off the top of my head, but I'll think about it. I mean, when's the thing?
I mean, I have to make the video like today probably because it's due March 14th, but I don't know whether that means you can submit on the 14th or it has to be before.
What's your day?
It's the 11th. But the thing is, I also need the video to be edited, which will probably take a day. So I basically need to do that today.
The affiliate marketing solution was clean. That's a good idea. I'm gonna sue you for stealing that one.
No, that's one way that Rocket Money makes money.
No, you stole it.
Okay.
That's the only company that's ever thought of that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but that's actually how they make money.
It seemed like it's not a majority of how they make money.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was.
It seems like subscriptions is the biggest thing.
Has to be. I mean, look, you don't want to go this way, but one way to do it, just as an example, would be the subscription. You need a subscription to see the how much the creators are making.
I don't want to. There's no way I'm gonna do that.
I said that, but I'm giving you an example.
Or maybe they get 3 creators for free.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, yeah.
I don't want to do that though. Still.
I know, but you're missing the point.
No, you're just giving me an example of how you could align the value proposition with the solution. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, but bro, you're missing the point because of.
How to get people to not.
Do you have any other examples though, potentially?
Can you send me the deck?
Bro walked right into it. Yeah, I'll send you the deck.
Oh wait! Oh, I misunderstood the joke. That's funny.
What did you?
No.
Did you just think of it?
In my head, the joke was like.
The rundown.
The whole thing was to steal your deck.
Oh.
Submit it as my own thing.
Oh. That's also kind of funny.
Yeah, but that's like. That would be the stupidest thing, even from a self-interest perspective.
Yeah. Dude, is this actually a blue ocean opportunity?
The number one thing I think entrepreneurs do is overhype their own product or idea.
No, this is the bet. No one's ever came up with an idea as good as I just did right now. Oh, why is the green shit missing when I exported us a PPTX?
Because it's a PP.
It's no, it's a deck.
That's what I said.
Pee pee poo poo. Boom. Yeah, I'm just gonna make the video though. I don't think I'm gonna talk. Should I talk about how we make money in the video?
Oh, you're submitting to the Daniel.
Yeah.
Let's look at this. 'Cause, I mean, you only ran it through once.
Okay, I'm stopping the recording. Thank you all so much for watching. Back to the next video. Boom.